Good morning, everybody. Today is Thursday, and we are officially 2 weeks and 6 days out from surgery. I wanted to talk a little bit today about jumping through hoops. Anyone who's ever had to deal with the insurance industry in this country knows exactly what I'm talking about. Here I am, about 3 weeks out, and I don't know for sure that I'm having the surgery. This has been something that I guess you just have to learn to deal with. I don't know that there's an easy way around. A good example, back at the beginning of August, after having my first injection into my SI joint, um, in August it started to wear off around the beginning of August. And so I talked to my doctor, and he said, okay, yeah, let's try a second one, because the first one was so successful. And they put in a request to my insurance company for authorization. And they said, no, can't do it until the end of August. It's too soon. And, you know, insurance companies always claim that they don't make medical decisions, that the doctors make the medical decisions, but that's such a load of horse shit. They have been deciding all along what care I can receive. Um, Even though I have to tell you, my health insurance compared to some people that I've talked to is pretty damn good. And God knows I pay enough for it. So as I've gone through this process, um, a lot of the emotional ups and downs, and this is something I would caution anybody who's having to undergo a large scale procedure to keep in mind. There are going to be emotional ups and downs that are pretty much tied directly to your medical insurance. Um, when we made the initial appointment um, last month, back in November, for the surgery, I thought it was a done deal. As it turns out, when they submitted it to my insurance company, they denied it. They said, nope, can't have the surgery. Which apparently is standard procedure for this kind of surgery. So that got me a little freaked out. But what she said is it's already been submitted for appeal. And then when I had a telephone meeting with I don't know, an advocate or a caseworker from my insurance company on Monday, they told me that there was going to be a peer review, which means all of the doctors and the insurance company all get together on a teleconference and try and figure out if this is the best way to proceed. But meanwhile, here I am on disability waiting surgery. So really wish they had pulled the trigger on that a little bit sooner, like before they even made the appointment. But realistically, I couldn't have worked much longer. I don't think. I had this pie in the sky kind of vision in my head of working until like the week before the surgery and not having to miss any days, and that was just absolute bullshit. So here I am. Um, I just received notification this morning that the information for my disability claim had been received by my company's providers. So hopefully I'll get an approval on that in the next day or two. And we will just keep trying to move forward. And as I get more information, I will sure share it with you. And again, if anybody has any ideas or experiences, or there's a whole bunch of stuff coming up that we need to get done in the next 3 weeks. We've started knee-proofing the house, getting some of the trip hazards out of the way, widening up some of the aisleways so I can get through with the walker. Some other things that I want to wait until I hear from the insurance company before I talk about them. But comments are always welcome. Anyhow, have a great rest of your day, and as soon as I get more news, I'll be sure to share it. Take care.